100. Do it real, real with zero gimmicks. Do it real, real is how we do it. Do it real, call it how we see it. Sell it how we buy it. Keep it on 100. Do it real.
And once again, this one is for the real ones. We calling it Zero Gimmicks with yours truly. You already know who it is. And if you don't know best, you ask somebody. This is Q doing it 100% real from the heart, through the lips to your mind. No preservatives, no added sugar, no artificial sweeteners. Just real talk about real things, raw and unfiltered. Because that's always do it today. Well, alright then. So this one is a topic that I wasn't going to say nothing about it, but I changed my mind. I want to discuss the new Kia logo launched in 2021. If you don't know what it look like, you could either walk out to the nearest main road and, watch the traffic until you see one, or you could do a Google image search. One out of the two of them things easier. You tell me which one, right? So a lot of people in the conversation saying that the logo is a design fail. A lot of people reading the logo as KN, so it ain't working. Essentially the talk is a bad logo design, bad rebranding because it's confusing people. Or as some people saying, it is suffering from legibility issues. So I disagree, right? So I want to offer 7 reasons why I disagree with the naysayers and why I don't think it's a bad thing that happening with Kia and the rebranding.
1.
The logo does not form the letters KN. That's the truth. There's a K, but the I joined to a A that doesn't have the stroke between the legs is at best unnecessarily out of proportion back to front end. What happening is people making an association with an awkward shape, which don't really mean nothing, to tell you the truth. I mean, they could have same way say if it's a Z or a funny H, maybe. They could have think anything of it. But it is what it is, and once you know what it is pretty clear that it is an abstract E. You dig? And N is make less and less sense as soon as you figure it out.
2.
It's not a bad thing if people don't get a logo from the jump. That is fine. As a matter of fact, whether planned or is a lucky coincidence, the logo has an aha moment. We call it an aha moment, and that built right into it. That's actually, a way to make people connect with design. It give them something to figure out, or something to discover, or something that's provoke a thought, or in this instance, something to make them go and do a little research. After the confusion of what is this KN car, you figure it out, and then you have the satisfaction of knowing that you didn't know before, and now you know. It's something that you could allow yourself to enjoy. Easy.
3.
A lot of automotive brands have just symbols as logos. So you have like the Audi rings, you have the Mercedes 3-point star, and most interestingly to this conversation, you have the Toyota ovals. And notice I call them ovals. Study this, Just like the Kia logo, it would be easy to think that the Toyota logo had something to do with a brand name beginning with O, because the logo is actually outer oval and 2 perpendicular ovals overlapping inside it. They kind of create a T a little bit, but the T in that logo not really obvious, By association, we get that it is a T, but that wasn't really immediate. The thing is, a logo is just a mark, basically. It's just an iconic thing that's associated with your brand. And the more you do it, it is gravy, but it would be perfectly fine to have just a K and a squiggly line as a logo. Ask Carl Canai, it worked for him.
4.
In a logo conversation, legibility is not alphanumeric readability. So legibility, when you're talking in design terms, is about ensuring that the logo could be reproduced effectively in the mediums and sizes in which it needs to appear. So you want to make sure that it could be reduced down to 1 inch and still look as it is intended. You want to make sure that it is in the right color to be seen on backgrounds, that it will need to appear on. You want to make sure that it could be embroidered on a t-shirt, printed on a call card, etc., etc. It is absolutely not a hard and fast rule that a logo needs to be legible, as in alphanumerically readable. It don't need to be that.
5,
Now there's a big one. The logo isn't functioning in isolation. So on the front and rear badges of a car, okay, yeah, sure. But there will be lots of other instances where the logo will be featured with the actual word Kia somewhere around. On correspondence to consumers, for example, Kia will be somewhere in the copy, in print, in TV ads. On the website, the URL will be Kia, It's really doing the most to try and imply that the logo has this potential to create a huge disconnect to the brand, And that's just by evaluating the logo in isolation, which is absolutely not how it is going to be considered and consumed.
6,
The logo is generating earned media. Again, either intentionally or unintentionally, the new Kia logo is causing people to search for information, and that's a good thing. You see a car with a logo that you didn't recognize, the car nice enough to make you go online to find out who made it, boom, that's it there. To me, that's success. The stats up to the end of last year saying that the Google search for Kia car is 30,000 unique visitors per month, unique views per month. And this going on for about a year since it launched in 2021. Basically, that is a launch campaign that you cannot pay for.
7,
Alright, the last one and the most important one is it hasn't and it is not going to affect sales. So the main reason for that, people don't buy logos. Absolutely nobody go and say, hey yo, you see that new Kia logo? Nah, I never buy that Kia, I can't rock with that logo. Nobody does say that. Matter of fact, how many times the logo of a car enter that conversation about a car brand I was going to buy? Anybody at all? Yeah, I didn't think so. People buy affordability, they buy reliability, status, utility, and a lot of other factors that a brand will bring to the table. Regardless of how great a logo design is, in the first place, if the brand is garbage, the logo would mean absolutely nothing. Right? If the KN cars were rubbish or they were looking generic on the road or something, 30,000 people a month might not have been interested in finding out who the logo belonged to. I mean, just look at the sales figures. The sales figures after the logo launch in 2021, saying it in big dread. Like, Kia's global volume last year rose 4.9% to 2.9 million units. And the target for 2023 is 3.2 million units. Like, that's the opposite of what people trying to imply. The opposite, total opposite. To sum it up, I'll tell you, don't just take my word for it. IBM touted as one of the most effective logo designs of all times for a number of reasons: simplicity, ease of reproduction, efficiency, etc., etc. It was designed by Paul Rand, right? And he is considered to be one of the greats when it comes to logo design. You know what he say about logos? And I quote, "It is only by association with a product, a service, a business, or a corporation that a logo takes on any real meaning. If a company is second-rate, the logo will eventually be perceived as second-rate. It is foolhardy to believe that a logo will do its job immediately before an audience has been properly conditioned." Now, if you like the new Kia logo, you don't like the logo, whatever, that is your choice. Me really no big fan of it, right? To tell you the truth, I neither hear nor there about it. But don't tell me some kind of design crime or poor branding or, doing something odd and contrary to good design and good brand practices. Nah, that position is informed, basically. And well, yeah, that's it for this episode. That was resting real heavy on my chest. I'm glad I get the chance to talk about it. So thanks for listening. Hit me a subscribe if you feel the vibe. Just remember, do what you want. Just do it real. You dig? Alright, see you. Boom.